Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. First down here for the offense. The run from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Howard. Quickly complete. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Just trucks through it. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
From the shotgun, the inside give. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I can go back to 2006 when they were 1-2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
You think about some of the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry. Bo Schembechler at Michigan and Woody Hayes at Ohio State. And it's amazing, in a conference full of trophy games, maybe the greatest rivalry doesn't even have one.
Picks up the first down, still moving. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense on first down. Here's the handoff. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. The colors of the day were maize and blue when Michigan won a close one last year.
It was Ohio State leaving the stadium feeling blue after that one, too. The way that Michigan enforced their will late in that game. They were the most physical team when they needed to be, and, David, they're going to have to do that again to pull out this W.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're the coach at Ohio State and you've won every game on your schedule, but you lose to Michigan, it's an unsuccessful year. So he's heard about it all offseason, and these players have too.
He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Spins away from one. Nothing but green ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with a flair, a 77-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. Still on his feet. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, the defense just hasn't seemed to quite have an answer. They've come close to interceptions like that one there, but they haven't registered any so far. They've given up a few touchdown passes. They're just not quite able to make the plays they need to against the pass in this game.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. A 3rd down play to get the quarter started. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. At the 40, there he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry up.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. On the run, it's Howard. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, with great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are two teams competing for national championships at the end of the year, and this game really does determine the national landscape.
And 19 national championships between the two teams. Late in the year, it always matters. You go back to 2006, number 1 versus number 2. So always disdain, always hate. Don't even call each other by their names. Like, this rivalry means so much to college football.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And makes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He'll bring it out. It's Morris. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Now adjusting. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Morris. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively there. 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Going to try to get it himself. On the move at the 30. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got the first down and more. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. And they get the sack just like that.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that's...
What a snag by the defense. Got room on the return. The 40. Past the 30. Running inside the 20. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick six. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know, if you can break that play, you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick six if they're on offense.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead's extended a little further. The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Bringing it back. And the returner is stopped. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th down.
Off he goes. He's at the 40. The 20. And he's still on his feet, but finally out of bounds after a terrific run. Big play in the running game for this offense.
Great call by the offensive coordinator. He saw an opportunity to take a shot, to dial up one of these types of plays, and beautiful execution by the QB and receiver, and now they're set up in the red zone.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Defensive coordinators draw up all these blitzes, and then you got a guy like that, and he just can roll, and he can get out of things. He's a magician, just pops out of things, makes plays. He got outside the pocket, incomplete pass, but you know what? I was still holding my breath the whole time.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. To the air, it's Orji. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Fires to the big fella. Great move there. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a...
It's a mid-stride inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Ohio State is dotting Michigan's eye as the Buckeyes are firmly in control.
And Ohio State, you know, they've let a few get away from their rival in Michigan, and they're trying to get that back. So they came into this one with a chip on their shoulder. They're not always used to being in that position when they play against Michigan. But, David, in the second half here, it's all Buckeyes.
Yeah, and you know you got to be physical. When you play the Wolverines, you know the type of brand that they play. Ohio State has matched that physicality. They have been ready. They were ready for the game, and they've handled business.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of...
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Oh, he was... This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Wolverines will get us started with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. Nice job by the kickoff team, everybody.
At the 16.
Lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ready to fire from the pistol. Running behind that left side. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance when you got that 300.
All kinds of running room. The 40. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
Really nice patience on the drag. The quarterback lets him cross the entire defense. You put it out in front. On the other side, it's just green grass. He made the catch and made the defense pay.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Mertens. Blasted as he... And he intercepts it. Going the other way, and he's got room. bringing the heat. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. We talked a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
Yeah, the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
In the red area, it's Edwards. Working his way and keeping those legs moving, picks up 5 down to the 14. A third down play to open up this quarter. They'll try to run for it. Got enough space. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was paid.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. You're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able...
Oh, it's a fumble. Scoops it up, still a live ball. And more yards after contact. Touchdown! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Hey, that's not how you draw it up, but how about the offense and the awareness? You see the ball out, forget jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up. I'm going to take it to the house. The OC, great call on that one, buddy, because it worked to perfection.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Good reason to fear these flying serial killers, as they have been known to eat over 100 mosquitoes in a single day. With these kind of numbers, you'd expect that a lot of mosquitoes would have stories, assuming they can talk, about dragonfly attacks since so many seem to be hunted. Yet if you were to communicate with a mosquito, such stories basically wouldn't exist, as dragonflies pretty much never fail a hunt, with studies showing a success rate of 97%, meaning that of every 100 prey that are attacked by dragonflies, only 3 survive. This is a crazy number compared to those in animals that we typically deem to be the deadliest of hunters. As for example, lions are only successful 30% of the time, and that's the percentage specifically for lions to hunt in packs of 6 or more individuals. Tigers are even worse, with certain observations reporting success rate of only 10%. Even us humans with our guns don't come close to dragonflies, with deer hunting, for example, being only about 40% successful overall, though some groups do show higher rates of success than others. For instance, the most successful hunting method seen so far in humans, which is known as persistent or endurance hunting, comes a little bit closer to life, at a success rate of about 68.5%. Of course, though, as you go back in history, this percentage only increases, as we were restricted to spears, clubs, and bows.
Man coverage. They work against zone 2. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Optimus Prime Origins, exploring the mightiest Autobot and gallant hero. Transformers series is one of the biggest hits in pop culture, and is a household name even among the general public. Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots, has always been one of the fans' favorites ever since he was first introduced in the animated Transformers series in 1984. However, not much is known about the origins and the history of this mighty Autobot, who led his team fiercely, even in the name of tyranny. Let us dive into this story and explore everything surrounding the legendary Optimus. Before we go into our exploration, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small clip for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Orji. Trying to make magic with his feet. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them: calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart, understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down, new set of downs.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Loveland. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long, they dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
Running back searching for a hole. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Dropping back, it's Mertens. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Fielded in the end zone, it's Morgan. Lowers those pads. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on 1st down. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Still running at the 40. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Morgan. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Gators will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wide out in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Tosses it incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Got it in the middle. It's Klein. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
Got it in the middle. It's Loveland. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Orji. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Might be looking to run. Trying to escape and get it himself. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
When QBs are able to do this and just pull it down after he's sat back there in the pocket a little bit and go make plays, so frustrating for a defense. If I blitz and play man-to-man, nobody's looking at the QB, he can make a big play. If I sit back, he can still scramble, run up, and get a big play. So hard to defend this game.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. You saw it on that one. 1st down, they dial up the pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground, and now they've gotten another 1st down.
Quick strike complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Let's go.
He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Defense calls a quick timeout there. Perhaps a little confusion about what call they were in. It's still 3rd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Orji. It's complete to the left. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? So they will eschew the short field goal attempt and instead try to score from the 5 on 4th down. He wants it all. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
The give to the tailback. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing, so I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All third downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hands to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have two hands on it in this drive.
Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Coming after it. Going deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Bringing it back, it's Morgan. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here today.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Dances away to buy time. That's caught. It's Edwards.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground.
You've got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Orji. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding its blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
They'll line up to go for two. He's looking to pass. They're working that left side. Not gonna make it. Can't get the two-point conversion, and they fail to take the lead here in the fourth. How about this? These guys are going for two. They'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. He will not get there. Stopped on the two-point conversion try, and they still trail by one here in the fourth. Not much of a choice here. Down by a score late. They'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber. It's a fumble on the play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Going up top on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
To throw, it's Orji. Moving out to the right. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, this defense has had the QB's number all game long. One of the reasons why is because this cornerback, when he's on an island, he's winning the 50-50 balls, and he's not letting anything get thrown over his head downfield. Great job in coverage, disguising what he's doing and knocking balls away.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Edwards. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The offense will use the timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
How nice is it as a defense when you've got a corner that can play on an island and be as dominant as this guy has been all game long? You just saw another great example of it right there. Breaking on the ball and knocking it away.
And now on second down for this offense. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the tight end. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. And this field goal might not lock the game away, but you'd be able to hear the tumblers clicking. That is no good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead.
And that may have been this team's last chance to tie this game. You're trailing with under a minute to go. You just got to give your kicker an opportunity. He tried his best, but unable to convert on that field goal.
The quarterback takes a knee. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.